if we've got, thank you. GS 1988, you will always be the first person to comment on the live stream that you could hear me. I was just saying, feel a bit of a plonker talking to myself. This was why I wanted to do this today without any type of fanfare. Thank you for anyone who's dropping by. For the next 2 hours, we are going to be managing Perugia. I am not wearing the shirt over my shoulder because it is supposed to be a large. It is not a large. It does not fit a man of my modern day 2026 carriage. Maybe when I used to play football, I would have fitted into that. It is a repro as well. However, I've got me tea. I've got an oversized cup of water. We're going to see how we can get on. This is a one-off special. We've not been able to attract Nakata to any of our teams on Championship Manager 3. So we've just gone straight to him. We've cut out the middleman. What you might have missed last time was me saying I've been appointed as manager of Perugia. The board expect us to battle bravely against relegation. And then we are starting with away games against Bari. Here they are here. Don't think they've signed anyone yet. Udinese at home. And then Vienza. So a little target for us there to try and beat them potentially. Now, we were evaluating the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers are not good. The goalkeepers are not good at all. I do have the problem that now my stream is not set up or optimized. So I'm just going to very quickly put in a little bit of a description here so people can find this. I'm grateful that anyone has dropped by. So they don't even have a game title on here. Set it up all before. No one could hear me. Some people would say that's preferable. And you're going to have the live look at how I record here, because normally there'd be lots of bits of me like scratching my head or thinking or just staring blankly at the camera. And I'm not going to be able to do any of that now because you guys are all here and watching. Right, got my game set up. Let's get some tags in here. CM3, Carl Laurie. So if you ever want to find any of my videos, just type that in. Champman. There is a question for you if you are there. What do you actually refer to Championship Manager? For me, it was always our crew. It was always Champman. Did you call it Champman? CM3, CM99. Right, that was enough of that. Right, so here we go. This is the first problem we've got. Goalkeepers. This is a guy we've got in, Andrea Mazzanatini. I'm also not going to be out. If you think I'm bad for pronunciations in the episodes that I record and edit, you're going to see something different today. Now, the problem we've got with this guy, he's got great agility. His handling is not good. I believe I described it as suboptimal, that no one heard. So he's got suboptimal handling. We've just brought up Juan Carlos de Cabo. Where's he been before? He started at Perugia. He's got much better handling, but then he's got terrible reflexes. You could throw an apple at this guy, and it's probably going to hit him. So goalkeeper is a problem. We're going to start with the on loan guy, but we need to address that. Right. I'm also waited this long to get Nakata. We're going to play him here. I don't know if we're going to give him the free roll. We're going to see how he starts in these first two games. I also want this on short. And I'm thinking offside because this is Italy after all. Not sure we're going to start with men behind the ball yet. Right, so let's have a look. We've got Grossi. I'm like, this is not the Italian international, is it? I got excited for a bit there. Gianluca, for the time being, and I'd move my monitor a bit closer to me so it's easier to see the game in the chat. Thank you, Stuart. I'm glad someone sees it as welcome. Right, I think he's going to be the starter at left back for now. We don't have a right back. This is whoever built this squad has done a horrible job. So let's go back to the reserves. Let's see who we've got in here. Sentinelli. Right. Also, no, I don't want this young man here. Let's get him transfer listed. I wasn't able to cut all of you, but I'm going to cut a lot of you. What have we got? Oh, God. Perugia's youth system is horrible. We need to, what are our facilities? Facilities are normal, so that's quite good. Do we even have any coaches? Right. It's got some work to do with coaches. These are quite good, though. This is better than we've started with either Ipswich, Sheffield United. So we've not got anyone I want playing right back. We're going to have to put. I've already forgot which one of these was the best. I think it was this guy, wasn't it? My God, he's got tackling of 13. So there we go. Waiting for Seaman on tour. I am planning on raiding the UK. Like managers love that. Right, this guy's on loan for a minute. He's at least left-footed. Luca Mazzano. Matricano as well. At least the centre back pair, the centre back names rhyme. That says a lot for me. Let's have a look at Ripper. Feel like he should have been in our Australia FIFA Road to World Cup team. Like, I can't decide. You let me know. Is Grossi better? Is Grossi better than Colonelli? What's his cross? Crossing 11. Crossing 11. That's not helped me out at all then, lads. Whichever one of you wins the crossing battle and gets to 12 first, you're going to be our starting midfielder, left back. This, no wonder they're I was like, relegation, that's a bit pessimistic. This guy's got reflexes of 1. Don't be throwing any apples at him neither. Right. Renato Olive, firstly, brilliant name. He's probably going to be right side. This is a horrible team. If you were starting this as a serious save, Emerson's going to go left for the time being, I think. No, let's put Olive left. No, Emerson left, Olive right. I feel like you would sell Nakata because he's worth 6 million. Why do I keep clicking on Milan Rapic? Yeah, 6.5 million. So you'd probably sell him and try and use that to strengthen the team. We didn't check Strada. Strada's decent. Strada's going left. Sorry, Emerson. You were in the team for a second, but now you're gone. Right. Rapic, going to be left, isn't he? But I'm thinking probably Alessandro Melli. He's not great, though, is he? Let's have a look at Ivan Kavai. Ivan's going to be right. Ivan's only 20. His determination's not good, but otherwise, I feel like that's our starting 11, our strongest 11. So do we have any friend? We've got a friendly versus Betis. When's that? 7 days. When does the fixtures start after that? Can we get a tour in? Tour of San Marino. We can get the coach there then. Right, probably only going to play 2 games. Right, so there's Saturday. Sunday is when we start. So Sunday before, Thursday before. We're going to have those 2 games. Now, I don't know anything about these San Marino teams. Cosmos is a restaurant I like, so we'll go with them. And then fake Juventus here. It's the San Marino Juve. So 7 days. Let's have a look then. Free agents. I'm going to try interested first. Right, we've got 125. Oh, God. Who are we looking for in here? Paul Agnew. He would love it here. Tell you what, let's get this on attacking. I feel like midfielders should be a good starting place for us. Can't believe all these people are interested. We spent so long playing Championship Manager 3, and now I feel like I can't remember anything about it. And also, I don't think I've had realised this. The font is different, isn't it? Let's have a look at Van Gastel. Was he Peter? I was going to say it's not the Van Gastel I'm thinking of. There's not much there. There is not much there at all. We've got 6 million, though. I'm like, do we just go straight to Walsall and raid them? Which Fran is this? There's a lot of trash here. Trying to be polite to these young men who will now be old men, but surely a right back is needed. Yeah, right. We're not normally. I'd be like, oh, we're not just going to sign the same old players, but I'm happy for us to do that this time out. So tell you what, let's have a look at our scouts. First scout, Scandinavia. I'm just going to come in here. Is there any rules for Serie A? Can we just have like 11 Japanese players, or do we have to follow some kind of rule? I feel like the teams that we were playing weren't following any type of rules. Like, it's one scout Scandinavia, second scout. I feel like UK and Ireland's going to be too expensive a market. We're going to get someone there though. Can we just bring in Ronaldinho? Central Europe, where my Mexican's at. South America. And then, where are we going? Eastern Europe? Let's go Eastern Europe. We might need another scout. We definitely need a coach, but we'll get to coaches in a second. There's no one here who's like jumping out at me. Let's get finishing on. Where is finishing? It's shooting, isn't it? It's like we absolutely must sign. Who's this? I was gonna say Gerald had some okay parts from there, but then we've come in. Pieter van der Veen. John Kerr. What have we got here? Dean Keats, Carl Laurie, Eric Niffland incoming. How dare you imply that I'm a basic man that follows a basic pattern? I was just checking my sound deck. I don't know if that's set up. I was like, if I had the Screaming Eagle music, we would already have an offer in for John Kerr. I don't remember the real life John Kerr. Let's get to offer expired. Let's just check the loan list. Are there any players? I'm like, Jorginho, would he come in, do a good job for us? He's only 2,000. What was our left back was one of the tragic cases, wasn't he? Oh no, right back's worse. So he's an improvement, but I don't know how many loan spaces we've got. Right. Someone's just said there. I always forget. I've always got this now. When I'm recording, I rarely have this, but I've gone to the and I'm like, how do you spell Roy Regley's name? No club. I'm going to offer him a trial out of sentiment. I'm like, did Roy Regley just not play for a team during this era? This is at least intriguing to me. Let's have a look at Edu. Edu, no, you're not cutting it, mate. Let's have a look at Sam. Sam at Sunderland. There's not many lone players here, so we're going to go to listed. I will never quit, Tommy Johnson. Could this be the save that we signed Luis Boamorte? I don't think he's improving us. He's very fast, though. I'm your fastest player, Masio, is what he'd be saying. I'm like, that does stand a lot with me. Sensible world of soccer, all about the fast lads, wasn't it? Wamberto. Right, we've not got great stuff in here. What I'm going to do, let's just have a look at staffs. Let's get this on interested. We need some staff. We need some coaches. Goalkeeper coach first. Is this guy playing for anyone? I'm like, I don't really want you playing for me, but I might have to offer you. Oh, he's for sale. He's 100. I'm not paying 170,000 for a coach. We could pretend that this guy's Cruyff. He's got good coaching. I don't want you to be a scout. I want you to be a coach. Right, here we go. One coach hopefully coming in. Let's get on outfielders. Let's see who's the best here. Right, Gary Penrice. Look at this guy. He can do everything apart from he's like, I'm not touching the goalkeepers. But like, well, could you put the cones out? And he's like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything that involves those people that stand in the box. Like, a goalkeeper must have run off with his wife or something. Right, we've got Bob Clayton here. This is classic. This is the original database, I believe, as well. We're going to check that in a minute. We're going to check Wolves, see if Robbie Keane's there. This is another guy that's like, I'm not helping people stretch or touching the goalkeepers, but let's try and get this guy. And I don't want you as a physio. Oh, can he only be a physio? He can only be a physio, but he's got physiotherapy for free. I'm like, come on, man. What have we got? Let's have a look at Howard Wilkinson. Howard would love it in. He'd love to be my my assistant or my coach on my coaching tab. Right, let's give this a click. First click. Cosmos have accepted. Fake Juve have accepted. Italian clubs are now allowed to buy players again. Right, this is more like it. So Roy Mackay is now interested. He's at Tenerife and we can't afford him. But since we've clicked on, it looks like we've brought through some a new wave of players. Is Bob Creighton really Ted Lasso into Sky? I don't know. What have we got here? According to Transfer Market, he was at Tampa Bay, but he retired at the end of the 98 season. Oh. Did it say Tampa Bay on his profile? Did we not check it? Oh, Stefano Lombardo. I thought this was Lombardo there. I'm like, we could do with some experience like him. I still feel like the players for sale are not very good, though. Let's give for loan a check. We had 3 players before. We've still only got 3 players. We checked that guy. I'm really worried about the strength of our squad going in. I'm like, we're going to have 2 hours of being in charge of Perugia. We might not even make it to midday at this rate. Right. Scouts haven't even got to their territories yet. Carboni. Potentially. The problem is, these guys here at 4 million, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of our transfer money gone straight away. Bob Peters off at Roda. Right, I did say we were going to check the UK as well. Right, so let's come in here. This is already started. So Robbie Keane is here. So this is actually the original database. So I've put in the sold out series. I'm like, what have I done with the disc? There we go. I've put the sold out series in the PC, but it's the PC with the very original database, which also should mean, and we can confirm this, that Kieran Dyer should be at Ipswich. He is at Ipswich. Look, 1.5 million. Let's just get a little test of their reserve in here. They're not going to accept that, but we're going to try. Right. I'm still so disappointed. What did we wait on him? 9 seasons to see if he would come any good? My memory of him was that he was exceptional in this game. Right. Whilst we are here, we might as well have a look at Walsall. Are they in the league below? It must be. Walsall, where are you? Don't think I haven't remembered. Who is right? Let's have a look at Keats. Bradford and Barnsley. I mean, this guy's going to love it in Serie A. Let's see if we can get him for that. I mean, what have we got here? Handling 14, reflexes 15, agility 20. That's an upgrade, and he's only 60k. So do we go for Jim Walker as well? Was Ian Pearce interested? I seem to remember him having a good record of scoring against the various teams of Masio-ball. Yeah, Ian Pearce is a potential. He's like an underlying enemy of Masio-ball sub list, isn't he? I can't remember who was he at Fulham. He had that run where he seemed to score past us every time we played again. I believe he got a brace, didn't he? Jason Newell. If ever there's a manager playing abroad signing, I feel like Jason Newell could be it. Where's Stern? Stern's at Columbus. Release fee's massive though. Let's keep going down. Where's Juan Pablo? He's at River. This feels like newly promoted, fairly rich Serie A team signing, doesn't it? Right. And also, can we just raid these guys without any type of work permit? I can't believe I didn't even think to try this. Right. Can we just have, he's 2 million. Can we have Saviola, please? What sand is this? Jose Maria. I'm like, Ronaldinho was really cheap on one of these, wasn't he? I don't think I can spell this live on camera with all the pressure. Rona, there we go. The game's thought about people like me. Right, it's not great, is he? Let's get a... Termination is 12. Let's get a little offer in for him. And depending on how these go, we will be back to put in offers. Let's have a look at Sergio Berti. Who's after him? Porto. Yeah, we'll be back to put in offers that are public. I'm kind of interested to see who the scouts pick up. No games played. Right. We don't have any more space. This is tragic. Someone's getting a firing. Is anyone down here worth any money? This guy's worth 2 million and he's not very good. So we should have done this first. Transfer listed, off you go. Reflexes 14. Off you go. The problem is I can't imagine us getting any money for these lads. Not the money that's there. We're gonna leave them on that to begin. He's on nearly 11,000, that guy. Hilario. Also terrible. Also terrible. The guy's fast at least. So he's appealing to the scout in me. Determination 13. Now, this is the problem I have. Even though we're probably only going to play this session, maybe another session in the future, one season only. I'm like, well, we'll keep him in case he develops. My brain's already making these little stories and little bits up as we go along. Anyone on £1,000 or more needs to go. So I had planned a whole host of research to do before this, and I've not done any of it. For example, I was planning on looking at, he's worth 400,000. If anyone's going to give us that, like, how did Perugia end up the season before? Did they get promoted? Who did they sign? Good. The reserves is massive, isn't it? What is happening? It's no wonder we can't sign anyone. We've got a full squad of 50. Right, whose contract is expiring this year? This guy I would possibly use. So it's like, it's frustrating that he might be the first firing. Let's get him transfer listed. This guy's injured. So again, he's not too bad. Like, if you were in the league below, I could see you getting use from him with the right system. Here we go. It's cost me 8,000, but we finally got a firing. Like, surely no one's paying that for him. Let's get him out as well. I wish I'd tried to sell them now. Right, wonder what Fernando Rickson is around now. Where would Fernando be? We'll go have a look for me in a second. Right. Not needed. Absolutely need to get this guy out. Hilario. He is not needed. That's good. Davis. Dean Keats. Potentially coming in. We're going to go with squad rotation because of those other teams. I'm trying not to be me. I'm trying not to think about the future finances, but I'm not giving you 275,000 a week. You can have 200. Okay. Let's find Rickson. $1.3 million. Pretty decent. Let's see what happens here. We're going to go... What was he on in the minute? He was on... now then this is the game where you can change, though, throughout the contracts, isn't it? So let's try offering him squad. Yeah, so we're going to give him squad. Now, I'd love that to happen. If we get 16-year-old Javier Saviola, 20 shooting straight into our team, one of the first signings, that'll be pretty mustard. How far away are we from Betis? We've got some spaces at least. I can't believe I didn't realize how massive this was. Why am I keeping this guy? I need all of you out, please. I can't say your name, so you were always in trouble. Michael Luca. Maybe. I feel like if there was ever a real era and a real country and a real league where you could just turn up first day, not know the language, or first week, and just fire loads of the squad off, actually fire 2 of them, and then fire the rest of them. What are you doing, Bradford? Fire the rest of them onto the transfer list. Then Italy in this era would be able to do it. I'm sure there's a database where he's down as right centre midfield. Right. Here we go. It's like, scouts, I've already started doing your job for you. You needed to be keeping up. Hang on. Right. Read the room, Pescara. These guys are offering 190, and you're doing like what I would do. Would you take 65? Like, no, I wouldn't. Like, Lizard, we would never have got him for that, but that's a pretty good price, isn't it? Right. I mean, he's got to be 9, isn't it? I think he was 7. Was he 7 at Barca? Or am I confusing him? We're going to give him 9 though. Worth 800 and something. I think we're going to have unlimited foreign spaces potentially. And like, look at that. We've sent someone out, and then we've got 1.3 million back straight away. I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased indeed. Good turns, right. Atlanta. Right, there we go. Another 190K. I mean, if someone's going to come in and pay that for you, you can leave, dude. I didn't see that you were that expensive. Right. Walsall. They're like, you're not having him for 110. It's so interesting to me, isn't it, that that so many of the players vary. And as I'm thinking about varied players, where is Peter? Like, here he is. Now we know it's the original database because he's 18 years old. So like the idea that someone watched him and was like, oh, he's an 18-year-old striker. And then about 7 months later, they were like, oh, actually, he's 32. Let's have a look at Amar. Amar's at River Plate. We did check him, didn't he? He was 2.4 million, though. So welcome aboard, Howard. We'll sort the training out shortly. Perugia have appointed Howard Wilkinson as coach. We've also got Cruyff. He's going to completely redevelop our youth system. People will be like, is that Jordi or his dad? And I'll be like, no, it's Peter D. Cruyff. And they'll be like, oh. It's like, but you said, like, look, I don't care what I said. Bob Clayton. Welcome aboard, Bob. So there's now at least 3 Englishmen, English/Americans at the club. Now, I'm like, we should have sent a scout to Japan. It's just dawned on me. See the fact that we've got the Carter, if we could then use that to tempt someone else in. Someone like Suzuki, who I constantly try and sign and is always like, has no interest in playing for you. Bab and Greet are great on this one. Always, oh, that's a good a good point. Let's have a look. I'm glad that you've spelt his name as well. Or maybe not. Where is he? Is he Barca? Is he Barca B? Let's see if we can find him. I'm sure I set Spain up. They should be in second division, shouldn't they? Here he is. But I'm sure we were putting that in. Oh, he's 4 million. I wonder if they'll loan him to us. Look, there we go. This is what we're talking about. Midfielder right. Oh, Cassano. So should be. I don't know if he's going to be there because he's at Bari, isn't he? I think he'll be too young for this one. So they're in our league because we're playing them. Can we see him? Got Zambrotta, 6.7 million. So Serie A was ridiculous, wasn't it? It was so ridiculous. Oh, he's there. He's a 16-year-old midfield right. So he must have basically been his first season. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Right, Aston Villa are trying to ruin us. Trolls Innsbruck. We can compete with that. We're bringing in. We're going to have the youngest team. What did they bid? Let's go 190. Yeah, we're going to have a ridiculously young team. That's a pretty out there signing, Chelsea. I'm going to be honest with you. Who have we got? Like, if we could sign Vialli, player manager, if nothing else, it gives me an excuse to hold up his game. Yeah, it's probably more likely that you spelled it right and I spelled it wrong. If some feedback, if I had a piece of paper, some feedback that I would note would be that in future, I need to make sure that my chat and my screen are closer. Because if you saw my room tour, my TV is there this way and the chat's over here. I feel a bit like I'm at a tennis match at the minute. Right. Big game here, though. First game of the season. Got a lot of unfit lads. Let's get Savs on the bench. Well, are we going to play multiple goalkeepers on the bench as a way of showing that we need strength in him? This guy's got to go, hasn't he? 3.8 million. He's back up to the first team. Right. Just going to turn my TV down. Sorry if that was deafening for you. Right. What have we got? What games are you looking forward to in the World Cup? The ones that I can watch. I might have said this. I feel like it's going to be easier because I normally get up at like 6 a.m. for work. I feel like it's going to be easier to get up at 5 a.m. than it is to watch the end of the ones that start at 11. That's a tragic omission to have to admit out loud. Imagine explaining that to like your 14-year-old self. That normally I'm long asleep by 11. Right, let's do this how we would normally do things. We're going to have a look at Real Betis first. Do these guys have Danielson? He's 9 million. Dream over. Right. Valero Fernandez. Alacy. Thomas Alacy. I don't know this guy. Vidovic, Ayala, Otero, Benjamin, Aito, Amor, Alfonso. This guy was always one of my favorite players in this era. And then Angel Manuel Cula. We are starting like this. I'm not reading our names out because I don't want to learn most of these guys' names. We're going to go very fast for this. We're going to go very fast for these friendlies. And then we will drop down to normal speed. I think he could be a good player. A good player for us. Look, heading, jumping, off the ball. Other than his complete lack of strength, he's basically like a Ecuadorian John Hartson. Had to check where he was from. I think we're going to win the Serie A. We'll definitely win the cup. Oh, we're even saving penalties now. Maybe I'll take 10th. There was a street named after him in Seville. One day, if I'm ever like incredibly like Euro millions rich, that's all this channel will be. Me signing Alfonso while sitting in that street and like traveling around the world, paying Nakata to hang out with me. Right, we're not doing great. Olive, I had high hopes for you, mate, with a name like that. Let's get Savs. Can Rapic play midfield? I'm thinking he's going to drop back for Strider. Let's give that a try. And then we're going to get Javs there. Who is a midfielder? You've got passing of 5. Unacceptable. Let's try this guy. Because he wants to leave. And we'll get you on second half, potentially. So... I think Kavidis had a decent time in Spain with Sevilla. Yeah, I do remember that. And I do remember that he's really good either on 99 or 0001. I'm like, what number comes after that? Right. This has gone so quickly that I've completely missed the idea of bringing on anyone else. Oh, let's get this guy on. Milan has done well there in midfield. Let's get Grosso was left, was he? Yeah, let's get him on for Cornello. Ripper was a centre-back. I don't think this is terrible. I don't think that's terrible. I'm like, they're going to do that thing where I start talking about the result. Yeah, I don't think that was terrible. Igor Kevney to celebrate his new contract at age 40 in real life. I'd missed that. Where is he? In real life. Have I spelled Igor wrong? Let's try. I put I, didn't I? Let's see. Oh, he's not here, is he? Let's try and find. He's Russian, isn't he? Let's try and find. Kareem's there. No, he's not. He's not there. Is this? I'm like, oh, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. There's one of the games that's got like a deadly Russian on it, isn't it? That you can sign really early on for not much money. This just also make me think: are the boys still at Dynamo Kiev? He's already transfer arranged. Oh, still at CSK Moscow. Matricano ended up at Forest along with 2 other Italians. Was it Salenzi? Andrea Salenzi was one of them, wasn't he? Where's this? There's a defender that I'm thinking of from these guys. Is it Vazchuk? There's a guy on here that gets really good. Might be this guy. Holokovo. I'm like, I should have watched, or I should have just opened up the previous save, the Ipswich save, and the Sheffield United save corrupted though, didn't it? So I can't open that up. And we could have just seen who was like, we could have just filtered who was the best in the world 5 years down. That might not necessarily have helped us this time around though. Right, we've got nothing happening for 18 days. I feel like, do we need another friendly in there? Let me know if we want another friendly, or are we going to try and get straight to the season? Oh, Mura. Yes. We were supposed to be checking Japan. I've gone on club now. Japan. A little sound effect for the Street Fighter fans there. Where is Mura? I don't think he's there, is he? Oh, he is there. No, but we're thinking of Mura the striker, aren't we? Yeah, not this guy. We'll have to have a little look for him. He might be in their history. I was going to say he might be on their most capped player. 119. That's a staggering amount for this era, isn't it? Because I feel like every player plays 119s internationals now with all the nonsense that they get made to do. The J League players are very expensive, though. Damn you and your competent economy for footballers. I would like to sign Hideo Suzuki at least once. What's his injury, though? Out for a week. Let's try and get a little deal done for him. Is this our goalkeeper from the Portsmouth series as well? His agility and he's not good. Oh, he's 1.7. I was going to say I would be interested in him. He's not terrible. We're gonna have a check. Right. Let's have a look. What have we got here? I'm gonna have to have a sip of my tea, so forgive me. Oh no, I didn't spot Ono. Did you? Right, Prosper potentially coming in. Not on. Oh, 70 Peter. You are such a mercenary, aren't you? I hate this, but I'm going to do it. It's not my money. We've got 8 million. We'll sell him on. They're not loaning us Babangida. Let's go back to the transfer list. Ibrahim Bar is there. Would he have had his dyed hair in this era? Trying to think when that was. It was after Le Tournoi, wasn't it? It was Le Tournoi. It's like, do you know, the football is so important to you at the time. And then you get to this age and it's like, name me a player. And what year was it? And I'll be like, I don't know. Roberto Carlos. Could not tell you the year, though. Andreas Anderson. He's dreadful, isn't he? Where's Patrick? Shout out to all the Pez players out there. Dean. Where did Dean end? Was it Benfica that Dean ended up on one of ours? He was somewhere, wasn't he? And they had what's his name? They had Graham Souness in charge, and he basically did what I've done. He brought English leagues only. It'd be great to be able to tempt Paolo back at some stage. Where's Simone? 22. Piacenza. Probably a bit too rich for us currently. Come on, dudes. I'm trying to sign marquee players here for the live stream, and you're ruining it for me. Oh, that's not going to happen. Right. This is happening, though. New makeshift strike partnership. How many spaces have we got? Right. Are we going to give him 2 or are we going to give him 37 or 48? I've just seen that's free. He's going to have to be 37. Sorry, Peter. If we can clear some people out before the start of the season, I promise you we will revise. Oh, Juan Pablo Sorin. I don't think we saw him, did we? He's 2.7 million, but look at him. What are we down to? We're on 5. Let's see what they say. Bordeaux, what have you offered? It's not shown up. Oh, they've sold Silvestre. We could have been on that, especially for that. 900. Right, we're going to have a click. If you have money, maybe try bringing Ham Revo. Where is he? Is he? I'm thinking, is he at Macaiba or whatever they're called? Have I spelled that wrong? Revio. Oh, is it Celta? Right, it's been years since he's left, who I was thinking of. 7 million, though. Second. So at least we've got more status than Bradford and Barnsley. Barnsley are in Division 1 all the way at the bottom. Bradford are doing pretty well, though, to be honest. Bradford, who do they have? What have you got for me? Andy O'Brien's pretty good, isn't he? What's his positioning? 13. I'm like, would he cut it in Serie A of this era? Potentially. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but are we looking, because we have forgiven George. Where are Port Vale? Right at the bottom. I think is this the database where he's not fantastic, or is this the one where he becomes fantastic? I love that we managed to sign him in 99 where he's like pretty awful. That's upsetting. He's already worth 1.1 million. Right. They don't want him. He's been called up to Ecuador. I'm going to resist shouting the Sash. It was Sash, wasn't it? Ecuador. I really wish they'd not brought that up. Lefebvre. Christian Daly, 24. 3 million though. This is the problem with the UK leagues, right? Let's get this. I only want interested players. We're going to get these filtered by scout recommendations. Now we've not done anything with the scouts. But we're going to see what they say. We will check each of their. What if this guy's not doing anything? Is he? Oh no! I've signed Bob Clayton as a scout. I was like, why have we got another scout? Let's get him changed over. Right, what have we got here? There are some core memories being dragged up. Adrian Mutu. What will he be about? 19? Not sure. I'm not sure we've got him on the database. There's no way of searching. I was gonna say there's no way of searching for under 21s, but that is incorrect. Doesn't look like he's here. Look at this guy though. Eugene. Let's get a cheeky little bid in for him. We are running out of space again though. Right. Anyway, back. The scouts are like, will you please? I've been all around the world for you, and you won't even read the report. It was Sasha, my knee started to ache at that reference. Mutu must have been either in a lower league or he'd not quite established himself to not be on here, or it just could be. I set the database up so quickly. It could be that like he's not on this database. Right. Let's go attacking first. So look at Arnold. What we got? Paul Kapaka. We were talking about him on the most recent save. Was it someone mentioned he'd played for their Dutch team? Didn't he? I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was PVV, but I don't know if it is. I don't even know if that's a real team. I think it's VVV, isn't it? There's Pa, friend of the channel. Right, let's have a look. Bob's not really a scout, so we're going to disregard him. Who have we got here? 95k. I don't know if he's quite there. If we had a much smaller squad, I feel like I'd already have fired a bid in for him. But I don't think we can afford to use the space on that. This 20-year-old Russian, what's his bravery? Bravery of 13. Thomas D, as he would be known. Let's get him on the list at least, just to see if anyone else goes in for him. Right. Should have sent my best scout here rather than my worst scout. But he surely can't go wrong in South America. Just find a football pitch and I guarantee you there's a talented lad on it. Juan Pablo, I just wished he wasn't so expensive. So what have we got for strength? Strength of 18. This is a Masio-ball guy. Strength, bravery, flair, determination, shooting. I'm potentially interested in him. We're going to see how the other lads start because we have signed 2 strikers. Attributes, Central Europe. Let's have a look at who's the cheapest player on here. Meanwhile, over in the Corriere dello Sport, Masio, I want Piacenza goalkeeper. Who have we got here? Mark Ovendale. Mark Ovendale's tidy, isn't he? Really tidy. Dissemination 12. Gerard McMahon. Thought he would be better than that. There's Andy O'Brien. I'm going to get a little watch on for him. Let's keep coming down. What's this guy's ability? Oh, God's sake. I should have checked these. Should have checked these scouts before I sent them out. Like one of them's going to be at like a rugby game, isn't he? He did end up at Derby. Gareth Ormshaw. I'm going to presume he's Palace. Handling, agility, reflexes. Let's have a look at them. I think that like significantly better than when we started as them, aren't they? I would say. Still got insecure finances though. Oh, Gavin Skelton. Yes, we've looked at him a few times, haven't we, in that Palace career? Just, I know I sometimes overdo it with the praise and the thanks and the humbleness, but I'm so I've just seen that we've got 15 people watching, and I'm so grateful for that. Especially as I was just like, I'm going to do this today. The fact that we've got anyone here means a lot to me. I was like, if nothing else, I will just chop this up and put it out. Because I've wanted to play as Perugia for so long. I even bought that shirt specifically for it. So thank you very much. This is for all of you. You're the managers of the month here, right? Can't remember what I was doing now. I've lost my point. What was the chat saying? In real life, ended up at Gretna during their rise to the SPL. I don't remember them being in the SPL. That's mental. I was doing something and it's just completely gone. Let's have a look at Derek. Derek always gets pretty good. Oh, Skelton. Right. Let's have a look at Man United. I wish, I've got a photo. I need to share this somewhere. I've got a photo of me playing Championship Manager, probably 9900 on what was my family's PC. And you could have one league on. And this is look how fast this is going with all these leagues. And this is a Pentium 4. So this is not some modern day high-end machine. It would be a high-end machine for 2003. It was not at them in real life. Philip. What's Healy like? Where are you at, Cruyff? You're at Celta. Is this have Man United got their link with Antwerp by then, by here? Or was that before or after this? Jasper's 6 million, isn't he? I think we're here to see, right, we win the cup final, or if we have a big result, I will put the shirt on. This is the problem. They always say with these, because this is not a real Perugia shirt from this era, is that you're looking at £170. Oh, the Antwerp thing was after this. Yeah, because they're still in the second division here, aren't they? Because they were one of the teams I considered for this live stream. Yeah, they always say with these aftermarket shirts that you should always go a size up. I will get the label for this one. If you're thinking about this one, you need to be going 2 sizes up. I don't think I could lose enough weight to comfortably play football in that shirt if I needed to. But we will try it. They've stolen one of our players, have they? I'm not paying 2 million for him, though. You're welcome to him. How are we so far away from the game still? 11 days. Tell you what, let's get a fixture in. Oh, it's not going to let us. Right. Sorin, not currently happening. What else have we got on the go? Oh, you can't check futures. Really could do with clearing some of these guys out now. That's not good. Right, what do Croatia have for me? Prozanetsky. We would definitely have Robert, wouldn't we? We could slide him in midfield on that right-hand spot. Who's after him? Monaco. Sabic is pretty decent as well, isn't he? Look, 25k. Determination of 19. He's never going in goal. And he's not a particularly strong lad. Igor, like, do you know what? It's like, it's meant to me going on a guy like Igor Bishkan and seeing that he's 20 years old. It's like, sometimes you don't realize how long ago this era was, do you? Till it slaps you in the face like that. I mean, Daniel Saric is pretty good. Work rate, technique, teamwork. I think we're going to go for him. If we could get him for 160, I'm going to go 170 because I've got the old fast mouse problem. Oh, Martin Aslund. I still can't get Dario Sana. That's a good one. Let's have a look at Sana. Yeah, seems a bit early for him. Bosnich and Valhalovic. I could never say him. Yeah, they were great. They were great players, weren't they? We're in that era as well. Like when Boksic came to the Premier League, the players would come when they were older, weren't they? Rather than now where we'd get everyone in their prime. Right. Paraguayan. He's got the agility that you would expect of someone who's grown up on the mean streets of Paraguay. In my mind as well, I'm like, well, we're already past 12 o'clock. I was like, we'll probably get the whole season in. We've not even got to the second pre-season game. I'm going to try and click on stop looking at players. I would like us to start the league. We'll see how we start. Then we will. Then we'll have a little flick around. Let me know as well. Did the match volume work during the last match or this next match? Let's give you a little 20k there, a little 20k sweetener. Now I'm in here to try and unsettle you. There's David Seaman. He's gone off to Real Madrid. 29,000 a week, number 25. They're going to love Big Dave out there. That's going to hurt his resale value. He's so rubbish, isn't he, that lad? Right, Ibrahim Bar off to Liverpool. Potentially, at least. We're 4 days away from the big Cosmo tie that we've all been anticipating and waiting on. I wonder if we've got an Italian Cup. Oh, here we go. This is good. I wonder if we've got an Italian Cup game coming up. Right, who? This guy's number 10. So you can come off that. You can be 48. Let's get Prosper as 10. What's Melly? Melly's 17. I'm happy with the rest as that. Right. What have we got here? Fabio Talevi. No, that's my scout. Vladimir Sharan. 1.2 million, though. 1.2 million? Yeah, 1.2. I'm not feeling it. Not for that. What's Rebrov? I think we've done better business than spending that on him. Right. Saric, though, we are going to go for. He is another exceptionally young player. If we now get to the season and I can only play like one of these foreign designated players, I am going to be crushed. It would totally be my fault for not doing any research. But then I'd like to think someone at the club would give me a little tap. Can we play one of them? Right, what have we got? Raquelme. I can't believe we've not thought of that. We've got Raquelme, Dario Sana, too early for him. I missed the Raquelme one. Is Carlo Cudicini at Castel? Well, I'll check for these. Who's De Silva that's got in this team? Is he in the reserve? Yeah, so he's probably one of our better defenders, isn't he? I'd completely missed him. Right, here we go. Perugia will play Verona, Serie B, in the Italian Cup second round. The first leg, so it's double leg. So where has that gone on the system? Right, straight after. So we've got like 3 days after the Glamour San Marino tour ends. Lazio have signed. I probably would not want to have paid that for him. The directors are looking forward to a long and success. I thought I said unsuccessful there. A long and successful era under your management. 20-year-old forward Merker. It's almost like my scouts are bad at their job. Right. Raquelme. So he'll be Boca, won't he? Tell you what, let's just look for the club because then we can see who else they've got. Where are you? There you are. 3.8. Still trying to. You don't need to work it out, Shelton. It's all you can eat. So that's probably why I like it. I'm one of those people that I find going in Subway stressful because they're like, you can pick the sandwich of your choice. I'm like, I don't want the sandwich of my choice. It's lunchtime. I just need you to make a decision for me. I am decisioned out. I can't believe we've got all this far and we've not checked the Mexican, but we're going to leave that for the time being. What have we got? Handling 14, agility 11. Yeah, sometimes I'd wish they just give you the sandwich it looks like you deserve. Fabrizio Collicini, 15. Let's have a look at Dolberg. 20. No, Dolberg's out. Oh, I can see Walt Samuel. I missed him. We'll have to go back and check after the big Cosmo tie. The big trip to Cosmos. Here we are. I don't know where Perugia is in Italy, but taking the bus up into San Marino. We're going to get Prosper on, I think. So Milan, I was going to say, wasn't he injured? He's going to drop into midfield for Strada. So Milan there, Prosper there. Sabs is going to stay on the bench. Are we going to get to Tony on the bench? Yeah, because we've got an injury there. And are we going to try? Is this our goalkeeper? Is this our goalkeeper? We're not learning much about the goalkeepers from this tie, but we're going to spin them round at halftime, I think, this time. I'm like, do we try Nakata on free roll? When do we give it a go? Not really excelled there, have we? This is a brilliant photo. Is this who are we looking at here? Is that Middlesbrough? Or is this an Italian team because we're in? Right. Carter's on a 6. Do we drop Savs into there? I know that's not his thing, but we'll do that. We'll drop him in here. Let's get Sandro Melli on for Ivan. Let's get Tony on for Olive. Renato Olive, you've had 2 pretty mediocre games in a row now. Look, you're on a 5 last time. You're on a 6 this time. Let's get Ripper on. I wish we'd brought in that international guy. And we need another goalkeeper. Where is my other goalkeeper? It's this guy, Rocati. I'm going to leave as is for now, and we'll play some of the others in the next game. Win this time, the coach passes Cosmos for the big sub. I can't believe we're out here laboring to a draw versus Cosmos. Oh, Melli, you had a chance there. Oh, there we go. Milan Rapic. That's going to be his final act. Moved in on goal, struck it in. It's going to come off. Let's get one of these guys was a striker, won't he? Well done, Peter. He was like, Peter will be like, I thought you assured me that we'd be playing European football. I'm like, yeah, we're away in San Marino. We've traveled all the way from Italy. Like, I don't want to hear any of this nonsense that it's within the country. Big game against the Vatican staff next week, Peter. I thought they'd scored there. I thought they'd leveled right at the end. That is not good. That is not good at all. They're playing a mental formation, an absolutely mental formation. Do they even have a real player? Oh, it doesn't do it on this one, does it? They've got a Nesta. They've got Nesta's younger cousin. Right, off to Cosmos, lads. All you can eat. We have got game in 3 days though, so cool it with the carbs. Right, here we go. Another signing coming in. I think that puts us at 1 squad space. Peter got nervous through passport control. I was like, dude, wait, like, how old are you? I'm like 19. It's like, where does it say you were born in 1964? He's like sweating, pulling his collar. 2 subs, 2 spaces left. I like the idea of giving him 2. I know we need a right back, but it feels like an Italian thing to do. Robin Knight. Delgado. He's too expensive, lads. Too expensive. Did I not put him on the... What I was about to lose my mind at that scout. Right, we've got 4.3 million left. Have we got anyone who wants to come to us on loan? Like, I've clicked on I see what I've done wrong there. That's my mistake. Right, we've got 5 pages of loans at least. Now let's have a look at Rossini. No, I keep checking this guy. Estevan's new. Vitor Pereira. Mad at you, so I'm not signing you. Mad at the real life you. Definitely not signing the 20-year-old you. I could sign you and put you in the reserves, but I don't really have the squad space for such a petty move. Luigi Pagliuca. Is he related to Gianluca Pagliuca? So we've got, 1 game? 1 friendly versus Juves, or whatever they're called. Then we've got the Italian Cup test. Then we're into league action. I think we need to give him some minutes. Now, Colombia always had... I mean, Adolfo's pretty decent, isn't he? They always had a player that we were trying to sign. I want to say he was a midfielder. Where's Esprio? He's at Parma. I look forward to him scoring past us. Where's Lorenzo? He's already at Valladolid. Cordoba, a keeper. The other Cordoba's not come through yet, has he? Is Nuno Santos Esprio in the Porto B squad? Regret typing Nuno. Let's have a look at Manish. Oh, he's on loan. Where's Gomez? Yeah, he's like 5 million. Is this Nuno? This must be him. So he's still at Pacos de Ferreira. Handling 14, agility 11, reflexes 13. I don't think he's quite there, even with our weakness in goal, is he? There's another Nuno here. Also a goalkeeper. I think this might be our Nuno, actually, because that's Nuno Santos. Like, pick a straw. It's got to be one of them. It's got to be one of them. Let's have a look at Nuno Valente. What do you have for me, Sporting? I'm seeing double. 4 Peter Capans. What is going on? Have we spotted this before? That's got to be a bug. That has got to be a bug. It's just the fact that one of them is good and one of them isn't, is what's strange. Right, here we go. Let's have a check of fitness. Right, credit to the scouts. They've done a good job getting the team ready. Olive, you've run out of branches. Sorry, everyone knew that was coming eventually. Let's start Savs. Is Savs bow-footed? He's right only. Let's spin him around. We've got another international there, so you need to come out. De Silva is away. Let's get the other goalkeeper on the bench. Do you know what? We're going to start him. Clarification in future. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing with you yet. So we're going to have to wait and see. Oh, Ivan's away. Right, what have we got down here? I can't be bothered bringing any of these guys up, though. We're just going to go 7. Here we go. Final friendly. Then the speed will come down. Nakata, not fully done it yet, has he? We're doing a bit better here. Maybe it's just match sharpness and fitness that's causing this. He heard me talking about him. What is he shooting? Shooting's 13, so... Is this his first year? Yeah, it is. Look, so... Keep this up, son. You'll be on the cover of Winning 11 by 10 years. Might be 6. Like, again, I can't remember. My worry is, and I'm sure others have got this worry, they're getting a lot of, like, weak opposition are getting a lot of shots against us. They're playing a 3-4-3. That is delightful. Melly's having a stinker. Let's get Christian on. Sabs is going to stay on, I think. Let's get Nakata off. Let's get Peter on. Yeah. If this happens against good teams, are we going to get ripped apart? That's my worry. That is my worry. But we've got, 40 minutes left to find out. Because we started late, so we're going to continue on. I said 2 hours, and I'm going to do 2 hours. I don't know if I have a system anywhere, because I've never done this before. And we're 1 hour 14, so if you've been here since the start, give me a shout out. Peter Prosper, there we go. Like, you can stop sweating now. Back over into our own side of the San Marino, Italy border. It must be counted as a border, mustn't it? I don't get how you can have a country surrounded by such a football-mad country and still be so bad at football. I keep thinking about who I'm blanking on them now. Who's the team in the World Cup that've got all the players? They're like twinned with not twinned, but they're like part of Netherlands. It's not Curacao, is it? But like 25 of their squad were born in the Netherlands or something. I'm like, how has San Marino never managed to get something like that going? Oh, it is today. Here we go. Proper league action. Now, normally I would say something along the lines of, I'm going to sort this out. Oh, it is Curacao. Thank you. I'm going to sort this out and see you in a second. But I like to do this when it's the opening day of the season or if I'm struggling. Clear the squad down. Right. We've been playing this guy at left back. I think he's going to be the starting left back. No, we've been playing Colonelli. Right. We still need a right back because look at it. I can't believe I spent all that time on the attackers. Oh no. 3 non-EU players in match squad. This is disastrous. I'm so screwed. And then we didn't adjust that. We didn't deal with those. Where's my left-sided? There he is. So those two there. This guy's going to have to come in because I can't give Emerson a space. He's probably going to get sold. I'm holding out hope that the league might have slightly different rules. So we definitely want the Carter, and we want Peter. Why are you not going on? There we go. And then we want Ivan. Everyone else is going to miss out for the time being. So let's sort out the rest of the midfield. Let's get Tedesco. And Olive you're getting another branch, mate. Sadly. I'm just going to risk having him there just in case it's like, oh, go on. We'll let you through this time because you knew. You clearly didn't know what you were doing. What nationality is this guy? Oh, come on, man. Get out of my sight. Let's pick him. I knew it. I don't think I have another player that can go in there. I could play a second goalkeeper. I'm not going to do that because I might then accidentally bring him on. Right. Perugia versus Verona. Opening day of the full career. Battistini, Falsini, Notari, Filippini, Foglio, you've ruined the rhyming now. Broschini, Pavanelli, Amarini, Morellis, Algaretti, Camerata. Sounds like a Pokemon. All the people who keep saying to me, why do you only do the Premier League teams? With how badly I've read those names, you now understand. Perugia, Mazzanazzini, Coninelli, Mazzinio, Metricano, Sologlini, the Finland guy. The guy that we were trying to sell, he's Finnish, not Icelandic. Tedesco, Olive, Nakata, Prosper, and Ivan. Ivan K. Oh, it's like we were going to have an assist and a goal there from two debutants. Nearly got lucky with that one. Not happy about that. Hits the side netting. He's like, call me a Pokemon. Oh, you shoot attack. We're getting completely outplayed here, though. That's my worry. They've just hit the side netting. I'm starting to think that short pass, he's not finished. He's only 28. One of my favorite stories, that is. Let's go mixed. I'm thinking we might need direct with our team, because our strength is very much at the top. If on the off chance you're not aware of that story, it was someone ringing in when, I think it was Antti Niemi, wasn't it? Was he at Rangers? They were saying that they should call him up to the Scotland squad. This is more like it. We've gone attack. We've got it into Big Ivan. Caught him with an elbow. Ref. I can do that in this era. This is better. So we're going to free kick. Prosper beats the keeper, inches wide of the post. Yeah, we're going to keep it like that in the league then, I think. Well, I need to have a look at corner takers. I'm going to do that now whilst it's in my brain. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. I'm like, set pieces 18, 10, 4. That's not too bad. What's this guy? 17. Is he both-footed? No. Right. Team instructions. Left, right. Just do everything. Take a pen. Was Ivan's okay? Oh, I don't know if he's got that. His international record is incredible from when we last looked at it. Let's save that. So at least it's saved for the next game. Oh, Ivan Kavadas had plenty of time, and he's not scored. Isn't this nice? It's nice to be being disappointed by a completely new set of players. We've been, what, the Palace playthrough, as great as it is, we've been on it for like at least 5 months, I want to say. These things are always going to be short in my head. And everyone's always like, long form content there's not an audience for it anymore. And I'm like, do you know what? There is. You've got to have an attachment to the players for it to be meaningful. We should be doing better. We should be doing better, but we're not. I've got nothing else to say other than that, lads. Are we going to get Tedesco off? Yes. Let's get Petra on. Why? Like, I've not asked you to take a free kick, Colonelli. You sound like a medical procedure. Get off the free kicks. Give them to Nakata. My worry here, good crowd, really, considering it's a glorified pre-season game. My worry here is that Verona aren't the strongest of teams, and we are struggling. This guy's not too bad. And we've got Bari coming up next. Are Bari going to have Kenneth Anderson? I have a feeling that they might. I'm like, we get Peter scoring, sell him for 4 million or whatever his release fee was, get Saviola straight in the team, buy some Italians. He didn't mean it. How are the forwards doing? Crowded out. Right, let's get Melly on. Let's get Peter on. Peter off, Melly on. Don't want to be getting too many minutes too early into his fake young legs. Oh, Cavedes. I feel like if we get him scoring, he's going to potentially be our saviour. He could be the actual star of the playthrough. Final whistle, 0-0. Feel free to write mean things in the comments and pretend that you're on teletext. I was going to say Twitter, but obviously it wasn't around then. Bari away. We've got the same problem. Right. Where's my Scandinavians at? Feel like a killer right back, which set us up nicely. Where's this? South America, Eastern Europe. Did not? I was going to say I was worried I didn't send anyone to Scandinavia there. Oh, Carl Cornelius. He's someone that normally is pretty dependable, isn't he? Let's get a little offering on him. This guy's wanted by everyone. He could go right or left. What's his stamina? 18. Is there offers in for him? 4.1 million. This guy's like a Danish Aureliano. Look at him. He's 2 million. What do you think about this? What do we think about Morgan Nielsen? Are we going for Morgan Nielsen or are we going to leave him? I'm not totally sure, to be honest. He is an upgrade, but I don't know if he's a significant enough upgrade. I feel like Cornelius Cornelius is not much better than Cornelius. He's got tackling of 10, strength of 5. Do you know what? I think I've made my own decision up here. Let's get a little 275 in and see what they say. Nicky Forster. Too expensive, lads. This is good for me. Kennedy. Not sure. Let me just dump this guy off, and then we'll have a look. Not needed. Ooh, do you know what? I'm going to take it because he can't play. He might go Vasquez. Looks like it's too early. Is he at the is he at Harrenby? I'm like, who is he at? I think I've been upgraded right back at 41 with a knee still reeling from the mention of Sash in Ecuador. I've completely forgot where you go to see the youth teams now. What's happened to my brain? There we go. Right. Europe. Sweden. We all knew this was happening. I feel like he would be here if he was here. Oh, he's going to Torino have beat us to him. Right, Carl, they have... You want to move to a bigger club? Dude, I would like you to be better. You're on 15,000 a week. You can leave for all I care. We could do with some signings from the domestic market, though. So let's at least have a look at our transfer list. Lee, is this a... I was going to say, that's surely a football manager thing or championship manager thing. I'm like, I don't remember him playing for Sampdoria. I've clicked on Henry again. Alessandro Nista is there. What are these offering? Like, just this is so. Do you know when you just want rid of a guy and then suddenly the world wants him and you just have to keep accepting these offers and accepting these offers? And it's like, just get out. Right, who have Bahrain reserves got? Has our man played in this? Peter Knudson's played. Don't think he has he? No. Who's your goalkeeper? Right, here we are. We're away. Let's just check that the stats has come across or the setup. Yeah, there we go. We're still missing a sub. Is this guy dreadful? He's not totally dreadful. He's good enough for the bench. Let's get you on. I'm going to leave it as is for now. Sabs is going to miss out. I don't know if we want to sell Milan. 5 million? Or are we going to force him in the team? We will have a think about that. He's probably going to play in the second round of the Cup. Here we go. League action. Where's Nicky Rizzo when you need him? Exactly. Presumably in Crystal Palace's reserves. Right. Bahre. Francisco Mancini. Carboni. Necros. De Rosa. Garja. Zambrotta. Diego Diacente. Daniel Anderson. What a player. Mario Bresnin. Phil Masinga. Has he had his Leeds spell yet? Oh, he has. Yeah, look. And then Jeskel Osmanovsky. I can only say his name because he's Swedish, for those of you who are like, wow, wasn't expecting him to get that. What's a good result here for us? First day of the season away at Bahre. I feel like a point with how weak our squad still is would be pretty decent. We're playing the offside trap. We've got like a rubbish right back, a not great left back, pretty poor goalkeeper, weak in defensive midfield. I'm starting to think I've done a bad job in the transfer market. Meanwhile, we've got an Argentinian wonder kid not even on the bench. He's just like stood there forlornly as the bus is driving away. I'm like, sorry, I didn't read the rules. We're getting pummeled. Our lone goalkeeper's had to make a string of saves. He's also the captain, which is not great. Surely we've got a better captain than this loanee. Oh, Nakata's hit a speculative half volley. He wants to see me in that small shirt. I thought that was a red. I was like, we're going to get a red live on episode. We nearly got a Prosper goal live on episode. He was fed through. Oh, look at this. We're going now. Olive's playing. Nakata's slipping people through. Peter Prosper hasn't scored, but nearly scored. It's a corner kick. Nakata's back there. That's a captain's performance, that is. Heading stuff clear from corners. Terrible effort by Prosper, mate. You will get switched out for an Argentinian. You basically score on this game or you're out. Doing okay. Doing okay. That's what I'm going to say. It's his first ever goal. The first ever goal it's his first ever goal. He's coming from Malmo. We didn't check Malmo, did we? We did get recommended about this guy. That's so upsetting. I felt like we'd started to do okay, and then that happened. We're being completely outplayed, though. What are they on? Short. I'm like, do we go direct or do we keep it as it is? I feel like we need to get more into this guy. What's his long shots? His long shots are stat on here. I don't think it is it? Well, it's annoying that it's not kept this for me. So we will do this at the end of this game. So Barre 1, Perugia 0. If we go 2 down, I think we're done. I think that'll be it now. Diego Diacentis. Perugia kickoff. 24,000 here. It's a dry 27 degrees. And we're struggling in the dry 27. Anderson's getting a card. Is he? Free kick. Mancini's had to push that over. We've had the corner. Corner's not come to anything. If it goes 3-0 down, we're going on sulk speed. Keep an eye on dangerous Phil Masinga. Right. Let's get a sub on. Oh, Tedesco struck the upright. Right. Let's get this guy on for Ted. Who's this guy? This guy in his fives. I'm so sick of you, Renato Olive. There'll be no streets named after you in Perugia. I'm presuming Perugia is a real place. So, Intergalactic, thank you very much. If you are new here, then we have lots of Mancini's been sent off. Oh, first goal. No mistake. First ever goal, a lifeline. As I was saying, we do have videos that go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Sunday, depending on my real life work schedule. But feel free to check them out. That'd be great if you could. But yeah, first ever live stream. So thanks for dropping by. Are we going to rescue a point here? It's counted. It's counted. I was convinced they were going to rule that out. Go on, someone crack Zambrotta down. Right, we've got one sub left. We've got Ripper. We've got a goalkeeper. We've got this guy. Prosper's not doing great. Let's get Alessandro Melli on for Prosper. 4 minutes to go. To a massive opening day point if we can hold on. Yeah, kissing the Bahrain badge, pointing at the fans. What have we got here? Sambrotta, not a right back. No, here he's like an attacking midfielder. Look, 21-year-old attacking midfielder, 6.75 million release fee. What else have we got? Many good players in, but not scoring enough goals. Yeah, well, that seems to be a theme of mine, not scoring enough goals. Right, I'm pleased with that. You let me know how you would rate that. Marks out of 10. 6-5 win against Gubbio. That's pretty apt, isn't it? How did you get on today? We got Gubbio'd. Right. Bellucci. How many days to Udinese at home? 7. Prosper is going to come out. Savs is going to come in. Ivan's a goal machine. Right, let's go back to our loan market. Does he have what have you got backup nationality for him? You know, that's why he's for loan, isn't it? Lorenzi. He's got better tackling. Mingo's Spanish. What are we thinking about Mingo here? Good away point against a relatively strong Bahrain team. Yeah, thank you, Stuart. Well, have we got 10% considering you were 2-0 down? Yeah. Good result away from home. Oh, Belletti. Where will Belletti be? Definitely not copying your spelling of him. We've got a Belletti here, but this is not him, is it? Now, this is the problem. I wouldn't normally do this. All of my lights are failing. Now, I don't know if they're out of battery or it's just that they've been on longer than they ever would. So that was Belletti. Yeah, the problem is we're not going to be able to play him because he's not got the correct nationality, is he? What I need, Bruno Giroud. Why is he a centre-back? Bruno Giroud was not a centre-back, was he? I thought he was like an attacking midfielder. Am I getting confused? Baresi. You always got to have a Baresi if you're Italian. Where are these guys? Let's have a look at Galli. Oh, he's 35. Dario Hubner. Has this guy got second nationality of Spanish? It's like, why is he not flaring up as a FNG? Claudinho. Now, how long does it take you to get Italian citizenship in this era? Right, I'm glad. This is cheering me up, Bearded Dragon. I did what you did when I played CM Italia. Bought too many imports and it screwed me up. For some reason, I thought they were exempt from this. Is this? Yeah, there we go. So we're getting some money in at least. I can't remember if Flamingo. Is this Romario? Oh my God. I can't remember if these were one of the teams giving us 3 million outright or whether it was one of those staggered deals. It is staggered, but we are back up to 6 million at least. Let's have a look at transfers. I feel like these are getting worse. Jens Lehmann, though, 3 point. I wonder if we'd get him in on loan. Where's his agility? Is he 12? Graveline. Like, I don't think we need to touch forward now, though, do we? Then immediately clicked on a load of forwards. We still could do with a really killer defensive midfielder. Would Stinger, would this guy be counted as a foreign designated spot, or would Romania be something different? Right, Milan, what have you got on your not playing for me? I mean, Francescu Cocu would be a great signing for us, wouldn't he? Let's offer them 1.8 for him. What have we got down here? Let's have oh no, Gasparino's a forward. I thought he was an attacking midfielder there. What about Rossetti? Nope. Ambrosini, I'm going to imagine he's far too good. I wonder if they would loan him to us, though. I'll get Howard Kendall working with him. I'm like, has Bob moved across? He has. Right. Some of these guys have got rubbish goalkeeping, haven't they? Goalkeepers, outfield. Let's get him off skills. Wilkinson can get away from the goalkeepers. This guy can stay there. This guy can come off goalkeepers. I was always under the impression. What about Benoit Corte from Inter? Yeah, I remember him. Graveline. I don't remember Graveline being at Forest. That's interesting. Yeah, I was always under the impression that the less the scouts are doing, the better. So what's this guy's? Is he doing fitness, working with youngsters? Let's get him off tactics. No one on no training. Everyone's on general. If we can get through in the... Right, we're going in on this guy. If we can get through in the cup, I think that's been a pretty good start to the season. Clark Carlisle. Robbie Keane, we've got no chance of getting, have we? Let's just offer them 4.7. See if they say anything. Again, don't wear and play him, because we are absolutely right. What have we got here? Milan and Juventus will have some decent fringe players for sure. Yeah, I think we need to get in and have a look at some of them. The worry I have with them is because of their reputation. The players are quite expensive. Here we go. Morgan Nielsen coming in potentially. He wants 15,000. I'm going to try and cut that down to 12. Perugia just must have been loaded in this era, were they? I'm going to imagine they had some kind of mental, local, millionaire, billionaire owner just pumping money in. Because it seemed to be the way, didn't it? That's not good. Lost 5-0. Right, Udinese. For some reason, I thought we had the cup game. Is that next? Right, Udinese at home, Verona away. But we've got a little bit of form going now. Everything is good. Prosper's dropped out. I'm thinking we're going to sell Rapic. Yeah, especially with that teamwork. Let's get him transfer listed. I know that's probably going to upset the entire team, but we've got Saric there. We're going to play him as well. In the Europa, right? Udinese, oh no. What's Robbie Stockdale like just now? That's a good point, because he was exceptional, wasn't he? Right, we've got Tershi, Jorginho, Perini, Calori, Giatextrix. I don't know how we're saying that. Amoruso. Which Amoruso is this? I've jumped ahead, but this is Brazilian Amoruso. What a player. Martin Jorgensen and Paolo Poggi up front, and they're in the defensive counter. We have so much problem with the defensive counter in this era that I'm even worried about clicking continue there. They've hit the woodwork straight away. I do find the key with the defensive counter, or I have finally learned, it's not to push on too much too quickly, because it just leaves you so exposed against it. We've just had to hack one off the line. Javier Savalola, though, breaks away, scored on his debut, applies the finish. In your face, Udinese. In your face. I'll just slink down on the bench like that. Their manager would be like, what were you saying about my face? Huh? Yes, it got ruled out. It got ruled out while I was sulking. Back in your technical area, mate. Right, it's a dry 31 degrees. We're going to have a look at Robbie Stockdale after. You might have to remind me if I forget. Paolo Poggi is... I'm seeing his name far too much. That's what I'm going to say. This is tense. This is really tense. Can't believe how into Perugia I am. And we're like not even 2 hours into the save. What is he worth? 800,000. Did we? No, we don't even have a release fee on him. He's obviously going to stay in. He's going to go out for the cup game probably. I'm like, I don't know if I checked whether we had the correct free kick corner takers set up. There's Podge. I highlighted him, lads, and you've done nothing except let him score. But I feel like we're doing decent here. This is a much greater test, Udinese, looking at their team than Barre were. I mean, like, look at the quality of some of the, like, basically anyone you click on. Spanish internationals. Who's just been carded for them, though? Venturin. Right, 20,000. That's a good crowd. Olive's at least playing a 6. I feel like this guy's like... He's just he's middling at everything, isn't he? That's why he's not doing great. He's got good determination, at least. I'm going to take Mazzano off. He did clear one off the line. I'm going to bring Roberto Ripper on. Just because of that yellow card. Don't think we're going to bring Tony on. The bench is unbelievably weak, isn't it? How's the left back doing? Cornello's doing okay. This guy's not doing too bad considering his completely horrible ratings. Again, if we get a point here at home, I feel like that would be massive, especially now that Pogba scored his second goal and he didn't even mean it. They seem content to play in their own half, and this is where we get killed by the defensive counter when you're having to push on. I was going to say I don't know if we want to go direct. We've scored. It is Metricano. I feel I really want to do my Motson voice, but like it doesn't really make sense because he would never have commentated on this. I'll need to practice a Kenneth Wolfenholme. Metricano! Something like that. Wonder if there's anyone you could steal from Roma. I'd happily take Totti on loan for the year. He'd probably end up declaring for like Venezuela or something, though, and then like be another player that we can't play, knowing how the game likes to punish me. I say punish me. I signed those players willingly, thinking I'd had some kind of loophole. Let's grab a winner. Come on, Perugia. We've ordered and hung a shirt up specifically for you. Right. This guy's struggling. Let's get Pietro on. Nakata, let's leave him on. I've got absolutely nothing on the bench. Nothing on the bench whatsoever. That's the problem. Almost don't want to make a sub. Oh, Ivan nearly won it for us at the end there. I think we're doing okay so far. We've got a big game coming up against Vicenza, who are 13th. But, you know, we've picked up a couple of points. We're undefeated. We're undefeated. That's what I'm going to take. Look at Lazio all the way down here. What have you got for me? All these guys are going to want out soon, aren't they? I feel like I mentioned Ivan de la Pena like an unbelievable amount. So let's just have a check of him. 5 million. I was so enamored with him as a player, when he was a player. It was just something about him. I think like having the bald head stood out to me. How are you not playing this guy? Oh, you have been. Just not playing in the league. Roma. Let's check Roma. What you want to be doing, Roma, is helping out your old pal Masio with a few loanees. Not him, though. Or him. Come on, Roma. It's like you don't like me. 3 weeks. They're not loaning me him, are they? So, wait, what have you got? Oh, we've got a Rizzo here. Also not very good. No. Right. So who else did we want to find? Oh, I tried to get you to sign the value switch of United and Palace. Yeah. I'm always trying to sign Ivan de la Pena. Who were we looking for here? Stockdale, wasn't it? Stockdale. Robbie Stockdale. Robbie Stockdale. I think we're doing it. Again, he couldn't catch an apple, but I'm not looking for him to catch apples. I'm looking for him to come and play. See what they say. Robbie, let's forget about Middlesbrough. Lovely though it is. And come play for me. This is upsetting. I'm not even on there. Not even on there. He's going to Gothenburg. Sorry. Well, he's going to Gothenburg. Let's have a look at Samurai. We could do with a second language, a second nationality. Charlie. I can't remember if he gets any good. That's upset. The point was, I'm annoyed that we've not signed him. We can't even compete with Galatasaray, Blackburn, and West Ham. And we've been rejected. Do we want to go to? Do we want to go to 2 million for Robbie Stockdale? I'm not far from Borough. Might go watch training from a tree or something. Yeah, you do that, and you let me know if there's any good players there. Make sure you wear your Southampton shirt, though. Let's do it. Is Ronaldinho in Brazil? Yes, we looked him up. He was looked him up right at the start of the stream. I think he's 3 million. He's 60,000. Don't know what. I'm getting confused with. I think we might have offered some money for him, and they were like, not having it. Right. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get this on expiring. See what we've got on here. I mean, we'd absolutely have Igor Stimac if we could play him. I mean, we'd have this Fiacenza guy as well, wouldn't we? Huge start for us. Dean Richards, how long are you out for? Let's try and tempt Dean to Italy. But Pontus. Don't think his tackling's good enough for us, is it? Let's get right on. John Eriksson, Tampa Bay, 31-year-old Swede. Paul Wallhurst. He's like the English Aureliano. I mean, as a stopgap, he would be pretty good, wouldn't he? Maserazzi, I feel like, was he at like Coma or something but prior to this? Or just straight at Everton? Oh, he's like, I forgot that he was at Perugia, wasn't he? I think this might be who I was thinking of. Carpe. C1A. Who have you got for us? Anyone? Doesn't look like it. Right, we're 5 days away from the second leg versus Padova. Are we? I'm like, wait a minute. Well, that's breaking my brain. No, we've got Verona. So English Aureliano might be a stretch. Paul Wohlhurst was a functional player. Functional player. Here we go. We're going to make some changes here. I'm thinking, right, Ivan and Sabs need to come out. Are we going to get Rapic on? Let's go Rapic and Prosper, which means, what's Nakata on? We know what, we're going to drop Nakata, and we're going to play Saric in the same spot. I'd really like to get De Silva in. I don't think we can we? Let's get Campello on for Tedesco. There was someone else. There he is. It's the defensive midfielder. Because there's someone else that needs to come out. I think I'm going to fire Ripper in there. And yet again, I'm struggling. We've got all these idiots here in the reserves that I can't sell. And then I've got like a light bench. None of these guys deserve to be anywhere near this level of game. Maybe this passing of 11, tackling of 19. Tell you what, you can go on the bench then. Welcome up. I've already forgot your name. CeeLo. Right. Verona. We're going to go very fast first half. We're going to try and get back to the league action. We're going to see lower league in Italy might be worth a shout. Where, I can't believe I've not checked him. Where will Igor Proti be? But the problem is he's a striker again. We're getting completely outplayed by Serie B Verona. Let's go down to fast for the second half. Lads, any chance of you sorting it out? This is tragic. Milan, I know I'm trying to sell you, but I was led to believe that you should be quite a good player. Right, you're going to go back there, and we're going to get Alessandro Melli on. Alessandro Melli is terrible. Don't know how he's 2 million. I know this isn't going to improve his morale, but I'm selling him at halftime. It's like, you're putting me on in transfer listing me. I'm like, look, we do things differently where I'm from. Melli moves too soon. No one's going to buy you doing that, are they? You're putting yourself in the shop window here. Right. Saric has had a shot there at least. Goal for Perugia. Prosper scores his first ever goal. I'll take this. This is Italy. I'll take all the 1-0s you offer me. Is that De Freitas that was a... No, I thought that was the Bolton guy there. But that's Freitas with an... Isn't it? It's phonics time. Is Igor Tudor still at Hajduk Split? I don't know. What are we doing? Gianni Badji. Looks like there should be a hyphen in there. He's 1 million. The problem is the domestic market here is very, very expensive, isn't it? Very expensive indeed. Right, we got 10 minutes left. We're going to see how far we can get. We're going to try and get 2 more games in, is what I think I'm going to go for. Right, what we're going to do. I know I said I wasn't fussed about the cup, but that was before I was about to get knocked out of it by, like, Verona. Olive, mate, you do my boxing. Let's push him on. Let's go direct. Let's go hard. Let's go pressing. If we're going out, I want us to kick someone on the way. What a photo this is, by the way. Is this you? I think that's USA 94, is it? Work to be done still on the squad. That's what I'm taking from this. I have a feeling the board are going to be livid about this. Oh, Rapic hits the free kick. It's bounced off, gone clear. We've not had enough shots. We've not had enough possession. What are Verona doing? Pressing offside. They've offside trapped us. And we are out the Italian Cup in the second round. It's going on and on and on and on. Prospar's at least scored. I don't think you would call that a giant killing because we are newly promoted. Forgot to pay the ref. God, I left that bag in his changing room. So on the subject of paying the ref, we will hopefully finally. That's Carlos Road for Argentina. So I think it's close to 98. Right. It's just with the open stadium. I was like, I wonder if that was USA. Yeah, we will hopefully now be having a playthrough of Ultimate Soccer Manager 98 because I've got a new PC that I've not revealed on the channel yet, a new signing. So Perugia reserves have lost. Who's in goal? Pagoto. Need a right back. Right, we've got Vienza. We're going to have to sort these lads out that need to come back in. Didn't look at left. Del Canto. Got him coming up. Look at Piri. I mean, we'd absolutely take Piri, wouldn't we? Pace, a little bit of crossing, strength, stamina. Strength is not great. It's midfield left. Let's see what Marina want for him. Let's offer 1.4 there. Let's have a little look down here. Alan Kimball. I mean, Alan Kimball would improve us instantly, wouldn't he? It's just whether he's up for this. Brian McAllister. What have we got? USA 98. I've been trying to get that running on my Almost Soccer Manager, yeah. Yeah, it's really I find I don't think I'm the worst with technology. What's this guy's backup? I keep calling them backup nationality. What's your backup nationality? People would be like, what are you talking about, mate? Yeah, I don't think I'm bad with technology, but I really struggle with some of those things. So I was just like, I recently saw a Windows 98 PC on eBay. I kept my eye on it for a bit and then just bought it off the person for an offer. Right, here we go. What have we got here? 350,000 wants to move to a bigger club. His tackling is poor, but his positioning's okay. His marking's okay. I think we're going to have a piece of Carlos Lorenz for that. Let's try 275 because it is me. Let's try midfield centres now. Keith O'Neill. You would love it here. You would love it, Keith. Is it time I forgive Kevin Gallen and try and sign him? I don't know if we're there yet. Peter Fear, 25-year-old defensive midfielder. I'm going to get him on the short list at least. Wouldn't mind a little loan of him first, though. Joe Miller, Dundee United. Tell you what, as we're looking for a defensive midfielder, let's get the tackling on. Daniel Barretti, 1.6. I feel like Daniel would suit our team, wouldn't he? It's only 26. Sinval sounds like a superhero. Let's have a look at Texima. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let me know if that's incorrect. Can't stop clicking on Paul Warhurst. Let's have a look at Darius. Does he have a... I was going to say, I'm sure he has nationality of either English or Scottish. It is Scottish. So he's someone that we could consider. I can't believe we've not checked in here. Have they sold anyone? Oh, they've already sold Carl Laurie. That's disastrous. Let's just keep an eye on Carl. Right, I was supposed to be playing 2 games. I'm now instead just like looking through crew. Kevin Gallen, my 9900 son. What else have we got? Oh, Gattuso. Will Gattuso be at Milan? Or did he come? I think he came through there, didn't he? Or did they sign him? Wants to move to a bigger club. How? I'm confused. That's not what happened in real life, was it? What league are they in? Are they B? Oh, they're A. I got no memory of that being a thing. Ivan Juric, what's your nationalities? You've let me down. Get some go and find a Spanish grandmother or Spanish woman to marry. Steve Morrow wants to move to a bigger club. I would argue that we are a bigger club, Steve. How would you feel about life out here? Right, let's get these guys set up. So, Knack back there. We're going to go Sav left. Ivan right. I think that is it. Campiolo needs to come out because he's a bit injured. And we can get that guy back in defensive midfield, can't we? Did we change anyone else? I don't think we did we? That looks right to me. So we're going to go with this. Pirlo. Right. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Do you know what? I keep throwing player names out. Let's try Protti. Igor Protti once scored like 28 penalties in a season, didn't he? It's 31 here. He's like, he should be on here. There it is there. 24 goals in 33 games for Bari. They were relegated, weren't they? And then Lazio paid like 16 million for him or something. He only had the one season there. He's gone to Napoli and then Reggiana. Right. Pirlo. Spelt it wrong. Oh, he's at Inter. I wonder if they would. Is he playing? Oh, he is playing. I was going to say I'm going to fire in a little bid. I'd have Fabio on loan. You've already loaned me some players. Loan me some more. Don't see the problem in that. Oh, so I thought that was Caruso there. I was like, I finally found a fringe midfielder of my dreams. Right. Still not saving this. Feel like the game's doing this on purpose. Right. Vienza. 4-4-2 attacking short. These guys push right on with the ball. Is that Alvaro Koba? Oh, he's on loan from Inter. Transfer listed. They've got Taibbi. Interesting. Has he had his Man United adventure yet? He is not. These are a good team. We're going to have to be careful here. So, Pirlo is so cast, I know. Rangers illegally signed him at 19. I don't remember that. Was he only at Rangers 1 year? I know he was there long enough to have a Scottish wife, wasn't he? Or still does have. Well, I believe he does. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not so good. I tried to keep it cuss-free here. So I'm not doing the actual quote. Oh, Ivan he was tearing up the San Marinian tour, and now he's just not quite doing it for us. Oh, Sav's nearly added his second league goal of the season. Another dry 27 degrees game here. The Italian summer. I say summer, it is September, so we are coming to the end of that. And Vienza have scored. We've gone 1-0 down. Who is this? It is Pavan. Simone Pavan. This is dreadful now. We're 2 down. There we go. Ref got his note this time. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe scared of Joe Jordan. Right. Like seeing Harry Kane in an Arsenal kit. That happened, though. That did happen. I thought it was halftime there. Sabs is having a nightmare, isn't he? We've had 4 shots, but none of them have been on target. Who have they got out wide? I'm like, what would match this? Our guys aren't pushed on, are they? So, and we've got guys going wide. So we should be coping with this better than I feel that we are coping with it. If we get to halftime 0-0, I will take that. Me and Howard will have a word with the lads. Oh, Sabs, you had a chance of redeeming yourself there at halftime. He has got back up to a 6, but Toshi has dropped down to a 5. All right, I'm thinking, are we going to drop him in there? I think we're going to. So, beat more compact. Let's get him on free roll. See what he can do. See if we can revive him second half. Maybe signing Protty means having a competent striker that's not taking up a foreign spot in the squad. That's a good point. I think he was like £1 million though, wasn't he? I might go back to the free agents list just to see if there's anyone there, because we had like 109 people before. Hopefully it's thinned itself down a bit. I've got a bit more idea of what we want now. The lonely goalkeeper has not done terrible so far, has he? We had a few shots on target this half as well, so the change has worked. Don't know if we're going to move Savs and Ivan around. I'm thinking we're going to play a bit more direct. I was going to put him on hold-up ball, but it's not really. I want them smashing the ball into his head, is basically what I want. I don't know what's Italian for hitting his head, but that's what I want. I don't think Howard knows neither, though. That's the problem with my backroom team. I'll get one of the subs to do it, otherwise I'll threaten to sell them. They're probably all being sold anyway, though. Oh, Cavadis. What's Nakata on now? He's still on a 5. Our mercurial talent is being too mercurial. So need to sign someone to replace Oliver at this point. Anyone. Paul Warhurst. Poor Paul. Am I taking... I can't take anyone off that's playing poorly because they've just got nothing. Let's push him forward. Let's put him back forward, but tell him to get into the front three. He's on free roll, so he can kind of just do what he wants. I could do with you turning into prime George Ware, though. He's finally got a shot off there. Strada's hit one over. And I feel like we've unlocked a second wind here. We've got 10 minutes, though, to save our undefeated start. What is our goalkeeper's name? Mazza-Satini, I think. Mazza, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. See? Basically got no changes to make. There we go. Undefeated start. Looks like it is at an end. Right. One more game, and then we're going to stop. We're on 2 hours 15 there. Like I said, thank you very much. We've got Bologna coming up. Bologna are 17th. We're going to try and cool it with the transfers. We're going to just try and get to this next game. And we're going to hopefully end on a win. What have we got going on here? Here we go. 4,000. I'll take that. Is this our... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going in for that for him. But then it was a loan. And then they rejected us. Don't know if we could I don't know if we can play any more loanies. Remember, I was like, oh, cool it with the transfers. But then I was like, let's have a look at the loans. Ricky. Right, let's check how far we are out. 5 days to Bologna. Let's get in here, because this is doing my head in. Right. Take everything for me. Both sides. In-swinger, out-swinger. The rest of you can fight amongst yourselves. Right, we've got this is a suspension there. So again, going to have a light bench. I would like these two to be swapped around as well. Ivan's still not managed to score in the league. Right. Had to do the school run. Is Monday night Masio-ball on the schedule? It is. Yeah, it's a double Masio-ball Monday for those of you who've dropped by. So thank you very much. Signing coming in. So we're back to a full squad then at least. What have we got here? 2 left. Desperately need to clear someone out. I can't believe I was like, yeah, I'll get the season done in 2 hours. I don't know what I was thinking. In my mind, we were going to play all the games on very fast and just go through. Board confident update. Board confident, a lone successful ear review at the helm. We've not won a game yet, lads. So let's cool it with that. Here we go. Final action for the stream. Monday Masio-ball live. I don't know. I didn't think of a name of this. Didn't even set the stream up properly. I set the stream up properly the first time and there was no sound. So we're going to get this guy in. We're going to get Colonelli on the bench. We've got no fitness problems. Tedesco. Are we going to keep Tedesco in? How's he been doing? Where have you gone, Tedesco? He's not great, is he? Campanelli's not great. This guy's pretty horrible. He's at least got tackling of 19. Are we going to fire him in? Where's the guy that I always bring on? Strada. I think we're going to start with Strada. Grossi's out. I completely missed that. So I thought we were going to have a full bench, and we're not. Tell you what, let's get Campanelli. We're back to a full bench. Perugia versus Bologna. Bologna then, Antonelli, Paramati, Bia, Luke. Is this Teddy? It is Teddy. Did they sign him or did he start here? We've missed it. Oh, he started here. Ronaldo, Marticini, Maini, Ingerson, Nervo, Koliniev, Igor, and then Sanchez. Not going to do their bench because there's too many players on there whose names look unfamiliar to me. He's better than Olive. He is. I'm beginning to hate Olive. I'm glad that you're on my page, Stuart. Bologna start the match. Come on, Perugia. Let's end with a win. I got you a shirt out and everything. I have to carry that back upstairs afterwards. Don't make me carry it with the weight of disappointment. Saviola was denied space. After he hit that hot start, I was convinced we were going to have like a 25-goal season from him. Bologna's text is like blurring really badly into the blue for me. Sometimes when I play this game, I swear it must be a little bit colorblind and I just don't actually recognize it in general day-to-day life. I'd like to see what our crowd is for this. Cleared off the line. That guy's cleared a couple off the line this season already. The problem with Perugia is we've got such a bloated squad. I feel like there's enough talent there to get a pretty good rebuild going. It's just about having the space to do the rebuild. Now, the problem is I was concentrating on flair foreigners too early in the season. Nervo. Carlo Nervo. Who are these guys? Need to keep an eye on him. Seeing his name far too much. Yeah, so if I was starting again with Perugia, I'd try and do a better job in the domestic market or within Europe. Oh, Saviola, let's fly. It's not registered, though, that. I wonder if it was blocked. We have mostly been in every league game. I feel like we are nearly there. I feel like we're nearly there. The game's still going on. We've got 19 fouls, and that's not a bad crowd. Ripper is in. Oh, he's on a 5. Not really got anything. I'd like... Again, I keep coming in and looking at my bench and expecting or hoping to see better players there. Tell you what, we're going to bring Colonelli on for Ripper. And it's not happening because it's still the same poor players. I've not signed anyone. Well, we brought in Carlos, didn't we? Carlos is doing well. If we can get another good left-sided defender or left back, we'll just push him into that midfield spot. Oh, brilliant save by Mazza. He's on for player of the season at the minute. We've got all these flair players doing nothing. And we've got Mazza just saving us. Let's try direct again. This worked last time. Keeper's on a 10. So let's see if we can stun Bologna with an unfair, undeserved goal. Bologna must score. Kolyvalyanov, the Russian Stan Collymore. After all that, after all Andreas Mazza's good work, he just comes up and scores. Free kick Perugia. Nakatar hit it clean over the bar. And I think we're on for back-to-back defeats here. Great football by Bologna. We've got work to do with a build. That's where we're ending it. That is working, though. Perugia have pulled level. Sabs has scored. What a player. It's nice to have been in a country where we could just bring him in without the work permit, at least, even if it has caused us problems in other areas. If we can move out some of the other foreign designated players that started here. Oh, Bologna. His first ever goal. He's hit that from 20 yards out. Mazza didn't see it. Mazza's down to an 8. He's kept us in this game longer than we deserve to be in it. But can we now grab a second goal and grab an unlikely point? Come on, lads. Let's tough this out. Final whistle. I'm quite pleased with that. We're ending the live stream, the first ever live stream, in 12th place. We've not won a game. We're letting in a lot. Sampdoria are down there, so we don't expect them to finish there. We don't expect Lazio to finish there. Daylight robbery. Hey, the Italian job would be what I would be calling it. That was ingenious bit of last-minute saving. Yeah, it's like things that Perugia did not deserve. This guy, man, I was talking about, is he even good enough to be here? He's been the player of the stream so far. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, I want to try something different. I'm really grateful that we've had so many comments and so many people tuned in. I was fully expecting to just be here with a live stream going, sat talking to myself. Thank you very much. If you're new, please feel free to stick around and check out the episode that's going live at 5 p.m. I will check that it's set properly this time, because last time it got to 5 p.m. and someone messaged me to be like, oh, did you not do a video today? And I was like, yeah, it's already up. And then when I looked, I had it set for Tuesday. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you to the people who've been commenting, the top fans, Stuart, GS, James, Bearded Dragon, Doran Badley, all the people in the top 5 there. I've really appreciated your contributions. Thank you for all the help. Thank you for all the comments. Hopefully, if Paul Warhurst drops by, he'll see that we were only joking. And I will catch you next time I do another live stream.